Hey guys, this is What If here, and welcome back to NASCAR 2011. The game for race 1936 for the running of the something at Chicagoland Lifelock.com 400. And if you haven't noticed, I haven't put on my hat because I have a third hat. Bam! Another one! So, let's get this race underway. Oh shit, I forgot. I wanted to change my paint scheme. I'm fucking retarded. So, let's go to paint schemes and switch our paint scheme here real quick. We got a loading screen for that too. But it's fine. It's fine. So we're gonna go right to the National Army Guard. National Army Guard. National U.S. Army Guard. God damn, I can't even talk. Fucking loading screen. And here we are. Last race was at Daytona. I got 16th because of the two-car tangos. They can just two-car tango forever, so I really couldn't do too much there. So I got 16th. My worst finish of the season. But we're going into Chicagoland this race. It's going to be very hard. 13 laps, off, standard, full on. Same format as every race. Kurt Busch will be on the pole. He will most likely win this race. Calling it. And we're going to skip all that. And we're going to go right to another loading screen. And finally it loads. Like I was trying to say, I'm looking forward to this. I do think Kurt Busch is probably going to win this race. I can only get maybe like top 5s if only, so I don't think I can win this at all. But I'm going to hope maybe Kurt Busch can win. Kirk and Kyle are on the front row. Alright, got Jeff Gordon, we got the Kyle, we got the Bushes, and we got the Jeffs on the first two rows. Very interesting. So as you see, I am starting dead last. And I think I made a fucking error. What? Anyway, pace car is off. Get ready, and green flag is out. We are underway for 13 laps. What I was trying to say is I think I already had the paint scheme I wanted. For whatever reason, this game, I don't like. It already had it switched to the Haas, and I guess I subconsciously thought I already used that, and I just skipped right over it. So I made an error. I made a human mistake, and I'm pretty mad about that. So the main goal for this race is try not to run over any of these cars, because for whatever this game, like the way Chicagoland is kind of ran, it's pretty interesting. It's very, very unique in a sense, because turn 1 and 2 the car drives completely different compared to 3 and 4, and yet they're kind of, they look exactly the same, but they do kind of drive a little bit different. Turns 1 and 2 you can kind of get in there a little bit quicker or more deeper, and in turns 3 and 4 you kind of have to brake really early, and there's a lot of like understeer or something. It's weird. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but it is kind of cool because the car you can do different things with the car and make it drive and all that sort of stuff. So as you can already see, in about a span of like not even 3 laps, we're already inside the top 15. They are just so pitifully easy, and I think I saw somebody in the comments saying, you know, you're passing all of them because it's not, because they're, I don't know what the hell the comment was. I think it was something like, the gist of it was that I wasn't like racing on hard difficulty or anything. It's like, that's just how this game is. I mean, if you play the game, you would know. It's ridiculous. And I'm just hauling ass. Trevor Bayne just brake checked more people, and now I'm already up into what, 6th, 5th in 4 laps. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. And I completely washed up turn 1. Still up the track a little bit, but it looks like Tony Stewart is in 5th. And this is like the one thing that I think inside line of the future NASCAR games fix when it comes to U10X is that, oh god, Biff, what was that? The leader, these cars just break away into these packs so quick. Like in 2 or 3 laps, they're already like just, I mean, there's such a gap. I think it's mainly because they brake check each other so much, it just really just bukakis the field. I don't even know if that's a word I can even use in this context, but I'm trying it. So I don't know. I did say, you know, top 5 is probably the best we can do. I would like to say maybe a win is possible, but I don't think so. I just don't think it's possible with the way these cars have spread out. I mean, look at the gap. McMurray's in 4th. He's about 2 seconds ahead of me right now. Now we're just going to have to see how I can do when I run these guys down. So when we hit the line, he's about 1.8 seconds ahead of us. We did kind of birch or completely fuck up turn 1. We just went completely wide. Kind of did the same thing here again. I just didn't get a good entry. And we're going to see how much we can gain on him at the end of this lap. I think it might be around 2 or 3 tenths, which actually isn't all too bad, considering the fact of how, I mean, it's pretty evident we do have the fastest car on the track, but it's just not going to be enough time to actually run these guys down, I don't think. Heading off turn 4 right about now. We're only about maybe half a second behind McMurray. Really nothing as much has gone on as I've been in sweat mode, and I just reached a 30.08. I was just about to mention, just before I started talking, that in the practice runs I did, I used to get around maybe around 30.1 or 30.08, 05, something like that, and I did kind of just match that just now. It was in the 33 or 30.3s. It just kind of goes to show how it is when you do talk while you are trying to concentrate and race and all that. Your level of just driving is just kind of goes down a little bit because of that. But during that sweat mode there, as I think Arab normally says sweat mode, so don't quote me on that, but I think that's what he says. But as you already just seen, white flags coming out this time by Kurt Busch has a pretty decent lead on second place, which could be Kyle Busch. I don't really know. I can't see. But Kurt Busch has obviously led every lap in this race. I predicted he would win because he started first, and anybody that starts first on this game besides me randomly passing him normally wins. And Kurt Busch goes on to get, I think, maybe his first win or second win of the season. I just classically spin out as I always do, and I smack the outside wall, and J.A. McMurray runs into me. Tony Stewart just gives him a little butt job, and so did Clint Boyer. That's hot. So that was that. Really not a very eventful race. I mean, I passed almost 35 to almost 40 cars in like 4 laps, and then it was just me trying to catch McMurray, which took the whole race to do, and I ended up finishing 4th. About maybe 3 seconds back, but I was wrong. It wasn't Kyle Busch that got second. I passed him, I guess, quite a long time ago. He got 17th. Damn. Michael Waltrip got 15th. Menard 14th. What a... That's what. Logano got 10th. That kind of depressed me. But Turbain got 9th. That's cool. That was very strange in the back of the pack. Really not a very eventful race at all. That's just the product of this track on this game, I guess. I mean, it really just damn, they're slow. So we're gonna continue. And point standings going into this race, I have an even bigger points lead on Jeff Gordon, who just moved up in the second. Kurt Busch, after his win today, it might be his... No, it is his very first win of the season. Clint Boyer moved up 2, Stewart gained 3, Harvick lost 3, Montoya lost 2, Kyle Busch lost 1, Denny Hamlin went up 1 spot, and Biffle went back down to 12th. So really the top 12, as of right now, are pretty comfortably in this chase. Edwards is away really far back. I think the chase right now is probably set, but we'll see. But anything can happen in these races, especially with this old point system that they used to use. So that was it for Chicagoland. That was just a really... Damn. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. Like, I gained like 35 spots in like a couple laps. It's just ridiculous. If this race was like 26 laps or anything like I used to do in NASCAR in 2004, I would have easily... I think I probably would have gotten second or maybe third. They, for whatever reason, they're really bad in the first... Like, they just brake check, but then when they're like all by themselves, their pace is actually not too bad. Just the early part of the race really messes them up. So next race will be at Indianapolis for the Brickyard 400. Not sure what to expect there. We'll see what happens, but I hope you enjoyed. I feel like I was stuttering and fucking up my words so damn much, so I apologize. I don't know, it's like 2 in the morning. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, I'm your host, because this is obviously a radio show. What if? And I'll catch you all at the next race.